Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, hello, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell as well. Thank you so much. So in my last update about This Is Fate, Sherlyn complained to Prithvi that Megha is blackmailing her, and Prithvi decided to go to Megha to get the proof that Megha is using in blackmailing Sherlyn. And Mahira warned Sherlyn not to backstab or deceive her, because if she finds out, then Sherlyn would regret it. That was our last update. Let's continue from there. Prithvi says that there are some certain things that they know about Sherlyn, but the family are still unaware. So she feels that the person trying to blackmail Sherlyn, that is Akshay, might be because of a secret. Samuel says that this implies that Akshay was blackmailing Sherlyn because of a big secret, and Prithvi wonders what the reason might be. And Prithvi still concludes that it was an important reason for Akshay to start blackmailing Sherlyn and even save their contact as background number 3. Prithvi got a call from someone, and after the call ends, Prithvi was worried. Samir and Shrishti asked Prithvi what happened, and Prithvi explains to them that Karan will be shifted to another jail, and she doesn't understand yet, and it will all be clear to her if she gets to meet Karan. Shrishti says that she is thinking that if they are able to prove that Sherlyn also went to meet Akshay the same day that he was murdered, then they will be able to prove what had happened that day in the hotel. And Prithvi says that she feels that she have to talk to Megha, and Megha was the closest to Akshay when he died, so Megha would be able to know the entire truth, including the truth about the letter, and Shrishti agrees to go with Prithvi to meet Megha. Prithvi says that she will go and drop Shrishti back at their house, but Shrishti insists that she will follow Prithvi to go and meet Megha, and Prithvi agrees, and Prithvi advised Samir to keep an eye on Sherlyn. Sherlyn enters her room, but she was not able to find that anything was wrong with her room, and she sits on the bed, and she was worrying that what might have happened. Megha and Rushika have tied Prithvi up, and they were sitting there. Prithvi regains consciousness and he asks for water. But then suddenly, Prithvi saw Rushika and Megha, and Prithvi shouted at them that they should free him, and both Rushika and Megha started laughing. Rushika asked Prithvi that what is he doing, and they did think that he will be able to overpower them so easily. Megha asked Prithvi if he thinks that she will be able to give him the last chance that she has to make income so easily, but that cannot happen. Prithvi tries to prove that he is Raja and not Prithvi, and he was hired by Sherlyn to get the proof. Rushika asks that where is his marks that he is wearing for them to know that he is Raja and not Prithvi. Then Rushika showed Prithvi the marks, and Prithvi was shocked to see that he has taken off his marks. Megha asks that why does everyone try to make a fool out of her, and Prithvi made a big mistake, and Prithvi must give them money within 24 hours. Rushika says that if Prithvi doesn't give them 7 million, then they would enter Prithvi's house and they will leave after doing whatever they want. Megha says that Prithvi doesn't have any idea what they can do with the video of him and Sherlyn that they have. Rushika asks Prithvi to leave, but then Prithvi orders Megha to lose him and let him go, and Megha keeps a knife around Prithvi's neck, and Megha threatens Prithvi to get him arrested if he ever comes back to her house again, and they will file a complaint to the police. Prithvi again tries to take the knife from Megha, but then Megha advised Prithvi not to try anything stupid, and Prithvi should bring the money because he only has 24 hours to bring the money. Prithvi says that he knows that both Rushika and Megha are broke, and that is why they are demanding for money from him, so he is not scared. Megha says that she will not be scared, and if Prithvi doesn't bring the money, then they will send the photos and videos of Sherlyn and Prithvi to Kritika and Rishabh, along with the entire Luthra family one by one, and Prithvi was thrown out of the room. Megha and Rushika sit on the bed, and Megha asks Rushika why she asks for so much money because it is not right. Rushika advised Megha not to worry because if they get that amount, then it will be beneficial for them, and she needs the money, and 20% of the 7 million is a lot. Megha lives in anger, saying that Rushika is mad. Sherlyn was anxiously waiting for Prithvi, but then Sherlyn thinks that she will go to Megha's house to find out what is going on, and Sherlyn opens the door, but then she finds Prithvi at the door, and Prithvi enters. Sherlyn asks Prithvi and says that he is the only one who can destroy the proof, and Sherlyn asks Prithvi for the phone, but Prithvi says that they are finished. Sherlyn asks that what has happened. Prithvi says that he was not able to bring the proof, and Sherlyn was shocked. In Mahira's room, Mahira comes out of the bathroom, and Pami was sitting on Mahira's bed. Mahira asks that what is Pami doing in her room, but Pami instead asks Mahira that what is Mahira doing in their house, because at first, Mahira said that she is in their house to marry Karan, but now Karan is married to Prita. So what is Mahira still doing in their house? And Mahira was shocked to hear this from Pami. Pami wants Mahira to stop her actions and Mahira should stay away from Samir. And Pami blames Mahira that it is Mahira's fault that Samir fell in love with Mahira because Mahira might have laid a trap for Samir. Mahira remembered how Samir bumped into her and Mahira tries to explain herself to Pami, but Pami doesn't want to listen and Pami leaves. Then Mahira thinks that she has never seen a mad person like Pami before, and she thought that the only mad people in the Lutra house were only Prithvi and Sherlyn, but Pami is a lot worse. Sherlyn asks Prithvi if he understands what he just said, and Prithvi says that he is not a child, so Sherlyn must not question him because he knows what he just said. Sherlyn gets dizzy and she falls on the bed, and Prithvi tries to talk to her, explaining that there is no need for all her drama, and Sherlyn doesn't have to take so much stress, and he will surely bring the proof the next time. Prithvi stands up and he thinks that Sherlyn has died, but then Prithvi says to God that God should please wake Sherlyn up because he cannot sleep without Sherlyn. Sherlyn wakes up and Prithvi tells Sherlyn that Sherlyn was able to wake up from death, and that is because of the power of his love for Sherlyn. Sherlyn says that she just got dizzy because of her pregnancy, and Sherlyn asks Prithvi to remain quiet because she needs to rest. Sherlyn doesn't believe that Prithvi could not have brought any proof, and Prithvi explains that he was just about to bring the phone, but then Megha came, and he was able to overpower Megha, but then Rishika hit him from behind with a rod, so he was unconscious, and when he wakes up, he saw both Rishika and Megha sitting in front of him. Prithvi says that now Megha and Rishika are demanding for 7 million from him. Sherlyn was shocked and Sherlyn asked that how can it be, because they only demanded for 5 million from her. Prithvi was shocked and Prithvi asked that why did Sherlyn not say this before, because he would have just gave them the 5 million. Sherlyn asked that how would Prithvi be able to pay, because even Prithvi was asking her for money. Prithvi says that at that time, he did not have money, but now his business is performing well, and he would have given the money to Megha. Shrishti and Prita were with Salah, and Shrishti was mad at Salah for always taking Prita's side. Salah says that she loves Shrishti the same way she loves her other daughters, but Shrishti never listened to her orders. Shrishti says that it is because Salah doesn't love her. Salah, getting mad, says that she ate the same thing while she was pregnant with Shrishti, but she cannot understand why Shrishti is so stubborn, and Shrishti says that she will not go to Megha's house. Salah says that Shrishti should not worry, because even Prita would not also go to Megha's house, because she doesn't want them to chase lies just like they have done in the past. Salah then requests Prita to take her to the police station, because she is really worried for Karan, and she will feel better after seeing Karan. Prita and Salah got to the police station where the inspector was advising his constables to be punctual, and Salah and Prita asked the inspector to allow them to meet with Karan, and they apologize if they have done anything. The inspector assures them that there is nothing to apologize about, but however, they cannot meet with Karan. Prita pleaded with the inspector to allow them meet Karan because her mother is really worried, but the inspector refused to allow them meet Karan, and the inspector says that they are even going to transfer Karan to another jail. Salah was angry, and Salah asked that why would they transfer Karan to another jail, and that is not right, because Karan is not a criminal. And the inspector replies that it is for the court to decide whether Karan is a criminal or not, and they are only doing their duty. Salah asks if the inspector can think with his experience that Karan will be a murderer, and the inspector threatens that he will throw Prita and Salah out of the police station if Prita doesn't calm her mother down. The inspector leaves and Prita tries to explain to Salah that she came to meet Karan recently and she knows that Karan is fine. Salah also says that she came to meet Karan recently, but she just wants to see Karan's face. Prita takes Salah back to the house, and Prita promised Salah that she will come back in the morning. Sherlyn was in her bed, but she was not able to sleep, and Sherlyn was constantly thinking about the incident that happened when Megha demanded money from her, and Sherlyn remembered when Prithvi was not able to bring the proof, and Sherlyn feels like vomiting, so she immediately rushed to the bathroom, and Sherlyn started vomiting. Raki hears Sherlyn vomiting, so Raki quickly rushes into the room, and Raki knocks on the bathroom door. Sherlyn comes out and says that she just vomited. Raki helps Sherlyn lie down on the bed, and Prithvi was about to walk into Sherlyn's room, but Prithvi sees Raki, and Prithvi quickly hides, thinking that Sherlyn needs some rest, but those two women, that is Raki and Pami, are not letting Sherlyn feel relaxed. Raki asks that what is worrying Sherlyn because she can see it on Sherlyn's face. Hearing this, Sherlyn wonders if it can be seen on her face that she is worried, and Sherlyn tries to lie on the bed explaining that there is nothing to worry about. Raki says that she herself is a mother, and so she knows the problem that are in pregnancy, and she herself has given birth to 2 children, but Sherlyn must be rest assured that being a mother is the best thing. And Raki once again asks Sherlyn that what is worrying Sherlyn, but Sherlyn says that there is nothing to worry about. Raki then says that she knows that Sherlyn has not met her mother for a long time, so she will call her mother to come and see her. But Sherlyn stops Raki, saying that she only told Raki what was in her mind because Raki insisted. But Raki must not call her mother because her mother is really busy, and for the fact that she is worried, she only needs the doctor. Raki agrees, and so Raki immediately calls Dr. Rupali, saying that she got her number from a friend called Priya as they have come to live in their old house. And Raki says to the doctor that her daughter-in-law Sherlyn is not feeling well, so they will need an appointment. The doctor agrees to give them the appointment for 11 o'clock in the morning, and Raki advised Sherlyn to relax before tucking her in the bed. Prithvi wonders why Sherlyn is acting so much because now he have to go with her, and they both know that what Sherlyn really needs is money, and he doesn't know why Sherlyn is acting so much. Prita shares the incident of the inspector not allowing Salah to meet Karan, and Shrishti was angry, and Prita advised Shrishti to calm down, but Shrishti doesn't listen, and Shrishti asks that why are they not allowing Salah to meet Karan, even when Salah really wanted to meet Karan. Salah comes there asking that what are they talking about. Prita tries to change the topic, but Shrishti says that Prita would have not talked to the police personnel who did not allow Salah to meet Karan. Salah asks that what would they have done, and she knows that if it was Shrishti, then Shrishti would have fought and created a scene. Prita says that this is what Salah did, and it was not good. And Salah asks Prita not to take Shrishti's side, and Salah says that she knows how to talk with people, and she knows when to make people stop. Salah says that she came to talk about something else, and she wished to have dinner together with her children, and now she will feed Prita with her own hands. And Salah also called Shrishti, saying that if she did not call Shrishti, then Shrishti would have blamed her that she doesn't care for her, and Shrishti agrees and Salah leaves. Shrishti immediately calls Samir, asking if Samir thinks of her as his loyal and best friend, who will stand with her at any time. And Shrishti asks Samir to meet her by 11 in the morning, and Shrishti thinks that she would have to go to the police station and talk with the police. Raki advised Sherlyn not to worry, and Raki says that she would even call Sherlyn in the night to know if she has any problem. Prithvi comes into the room crying, and Prithvi sitting on the bed says that he was touched to see the relationship between the mother and daughter, and that is Raki and Sherlyn. Sherlyn says that it was just a melodrama to convince them all that she is a good daughter-in-law, and Prithvi asks Sherlyn if she remembers their mission in the Luthra house, and if she remembered that they only came there to ruin the Luthra family. Sherlyn assures Prithvi that she knows their plan, and she will not rest until they ruin the Luthra family. In the morning, Kritika was talking with her friend, and the friend called Kritika to come over for breakfast, but Kritika tries to invite the friend to her own house, but the friend insists that Kritika should first come to her house, then after she would also come to meet Kritika's family. Kritika was excited, and Kritika asked for permission from Raki. Raki asks about the friend, and Kritika says that she met the friend in Rajasthan, and she found out that the friend has moved into their neighborhood, and that is why the friend called her over for dinner. Raki allows Kritika to go, and Raki says that it is on a condition that Kritika would come back straight to the house. Samir tries to leave after greeting them, but Raki calls Samir. Raki asks that where is Samir going to, and Samir says that he is going to meet a friend. Raki asks that why does everyone have to leave the house today, and Samir asks that who else is going somewhere, and Raki points to Kritika, saying that Kritika is going to meet her friend. Raki says that there are only 2 cars in the house because the other 2 cars has gone for servicing, and Raki says that she would like Samir to give his car to Kritika. Samir asks that why does Raki not ask Prithvi for his car, and Kritika says that it is because Prithvi has to go to meet his mother. Samir agrees to drop and pick Kritika up, and Kritika rushes to get her bag, while Raki also says that she is going to meet Prita, who is not feeling fine. Samir gets a call from Shrishti, and Shrishti asks if Samir is going to meet her at the bus stop, but Samir replies that he will come and pick Shrishti at the house. Shrishti asks if Salah has arrived there because they heard that Prita was not feeling fine, and Samir says that Raki is with Prita. Kritika hears Samir talking to Shrishti, and Samir immediately hung up the call, but Kritika started teasing Samir. Sherlyn was getting ready in her room, and Prithvi enters and says that it's Sherlyn getting ready for the movie, and Sherlyn was worried. Prithvi says that they are only going to the doctor. Then why is it taking Sherlyn so long time to get ready? Sherlyn was angry and Sherlyn started beating Prithvi. Prithvi also got angry and he turns away to leave, but Sherlyn tries to console Prithvi, and Sherlyn blames the entire situation on her changing pregnancy hormones. Prithvi says that whenever Sherlyn is angry, then Sherlyn blames it on the hormone, and Sherlyn also blames her love on the hormones. Sherlyn asks that what is Prithvi talking about? Prithvi says that he is not happy with the way Sherlyn was being nice with Raki. Sherlyn apologized to Prithvi, and Prithvi tells Sherlyn that Sherlyn should leave first, and Sherlyn should not take her car, and he will be the one to pick her up. Alright guys, I don't know why, but this episode feels so boring. But anyways, thank you so much guys for watching, and please don't forget to like it, share it, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.